Okay, we're live now. And don't see anybody up yet. So,
Well, give it time.
yeah.
Patience is a virtue.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure it's either 5 or 6 where Jorgen's at. I'm not sure whether he's 5 or 6 hours difference from me. And oh, we
Yeah.
do have one viewer now.
What?
We have 2 viewers now.
Oh, cool.
Oh, well, welcome. Yes, this is the return of Tuesday afternoon with Thrifty Tim, and of course, by trusty assistant chair James,
Hello, everybody.
and, and now and now we'll be with this doing the new one. Oh, they left us for, but just was going to let them know that we'll be talking about both uh, music and books. And are
Mm-hmm.
are you reading any books presently, or
I just finished one and I'm presently reading one. I can show you them right now. I'll grab them
okay?
right over here. Ah, I should knock everything over there. Okay. All right. If you'll make me big, please.
Okay,
All right. So I just finished this back in February. It's a memoir of Olivia Hussey. She's the one that played Juliet in the 1968 movie version of Romeo and Juliet, directed by Franco Zeffirelli. This is called The Girl on the Balcony. This book changed my life. I thought it was one of the best books I'd ever read. I felt like she was in the room with me telling her life story to me. And at the end of the book, I cried. And I said, I love you, Olivia. And I kissed her on the forehead. And I felt like I want to write her a letter. And you can see my ring light shining through on the
yeah,
cover here. Um, so yeah, this book was very very well written. Her son helped write it, and I thought it was really good. And I'm not going to spoil anything from it, but she went through a lot of hardships and stuff, and I highly recommend you read this book. And now, what I've been reading before it, I also got this for Christmas as well. It's by Walter Isaacson, and this is a page turner. Oh my God, it's so good, so informative, better than documentaries that I've seen of this gentleman. And what I'm talking about, Leonardo da Vinci. Yes,
okay,
this book is really good so far, and I'm learning a lot about him and the era he lived in, and everything is it's so good. And I can't put this book down. It's so good, but it's going to take me a while because there's over 600 pages to get through. I haven't even got to the Mona Lisa yet, or the Last Supper for that matter, but it's a good book
yeah.
so far. And while I'm up, I have some other stuff to show. I'll just put these books on the floor. So we'll start with the CDs and work our way to the records. So this past summer, I wanted to get into a new band. Well, actually, two new bands. Well, they're not new, but they've been around for ages. So I decided this was like 20 bucks or something for this whole box set of for the first 5 albums. So I said, I'm going to give this a go and let's see if I like it. I haven't listened to, I've only listened to the first album and I was blown away. I still have to listen to 3, 4, 5. So this is it, the Jesus and Mary chain.
I've heard of them.
And they sing that song Just Like Honey, which is one of my favorites. I thought this album was like, oh, blew me away. I still have to listen to the other ones at some point, and I'll keep you informed when I do. And next up, of course, I'm a Bon Jovi fan, so I got the ultimate greatest hits album. So it's on two CDs.
I saw Bon Jovi back in '86 over in
Wow,
Germany.
So you got 2 discs, and let me read you the track listings on what you get on here. So disc 1, you get "Living on a Prayer," "You Give Love a Bad Name," "It's My Life," "Have a Nice Day," "Wanted Dead or Alive," "Bad Medicine," "We Weren't Born to Follow," "I'll Be There for You," "Born to Be My Baby," "Blaze of Glory," "Who Says You Can't Go Home," duet with Jennifer Nettles, "Lay Your Hands on Me," "Always," "Runaway," which is one of my favorite tracks, "What Do You Got," "No Apologies," and then disc 2, "In These Arms," "Someday I'll Be Saturday Night," "Lost Highway," "Keep the Faith," "When We Were Beautiful," "Bed of Roses," "This Ain't a Love Song," "These Days," "You Want to Make a Memory," "Blood on Blood," "This Is Love, This Is Life," "The More Things Change." And when I listened to it, I felt like this was the best Bon Jovi concert I heard through my headphones.
Yeah, I didn't hear a song. My favorite song of theirs in those.
And then we
Uh,
have
I was going to ask, do you have anything with "In and Out of Love" on it?
no,
That was from their second album.
no, that's not on there. So the next one up is the best of Roxy Music, because I wanted to get into them because I like their song More Than This. So on here you get Avalon, More Than This, Jealous Guy. Yes, it's a John Lennon cover, and it's fantastic the way they do it. Over You, Same Old Scene, Oh Yeah, Angel Eyes, Dance Away, Both Ends Burning, Love Is a Drug, Out of the Blue, All I Want Is You, Mother of Pearl, Street Life, Do the Strand, Pajamarama, Virginia Plain, Remaker, Remodel. So that's a good one. And next up, we have Bon Jovi's latest album, which came back out in June, Forever. This album is so good, and Bon Jovi still got it. So the songs you get on here are legendary. "We Made It Look Easy," "Living Proof," "Waves," "Seeds." Number 6 is my favorite song, "Kiss the Bride." He wrote it about his daughter when she got married. "The People's House," "Walls of Jericho," "I Wrote You a Song," "Living in Paradise," "My First Guitar," and "Hollow Man." So this is a great album. I highly recommend. Now we're going to get into some vinyl. We're going to go into some Elvis Presley. You like Elvis, don't you, Tim?
Oh yeah, remember I showed several of his albums before
Yes.
video.
So most of these are from Sega George. You know George, of
Yeah,
course. So the first one up is most of all these are Canadian pressings, by the way. 1970s RCA Canada stereo. We have King Creole. I
okay.
love this album. When I was a kid, I would play this cover to
Soundtrack
covers.
for a movie.
Yeah,
The
and
movie.
I just love that opening riff there. Doom 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 for King Creole. Oh, it's great.
See, my favorite movie soundtrack of his is for GI Blues.
GI Blues, which I don't have. So we got this one, and it's on the RCA Victor Gold label, as you can see. Sorry about the glare, because I'm still getting used to having a ring light. I just got it last Tuesday. So,
Yeah, I can understand.
and this next album I'm about to show you, this is not my original. Um, when I was 8 years old, I asked my dad about who's Elvis Presley. I don't know how I knew about him, how I found out about him. And my dad said, well, he was a rock and roller in the 50s. I said, Dad, I would love to hear some of his music, what he sounds like. So my dad said, one day I will. I'll get you a record. Not knowing the same day when I come home from school, my dad came home from work and he says, here, I got you a little something. So he got me this album.
You probably heard that somebody mention him on TV or radio, and
Yeah. And when I put the needle on my Mickey Mouse record player in my room, yes, I had a Mickey Mouse record player back in the day, and I put it on side one, and I heard "I Need Your Love Tonight." I was blown away at 8 years old. I was like, wow, this is amazing. I played this 3 times over, and I said, Dad, I'm an Elvis fan. I want more. I was hungry for more. So I went to the library and I got some more records of Elvis. So this is on the black RCA Victor stereo, and this thing is mint. Oh, it sounds so good. And now, next up, we go to another soundtrack. Now, you're going to be shocked, Tim, because I have 3 of the same soundtrack, and you're going to be wondering, why do I have 3? Well, It'll all be explained. Don't worry. So the first one is a 1970s RCA Canada stereo, and this is another favorite soundtrack of mine, Blue Hawaii.
I have that. I also have that movie on DVD.
I have the DVD of Blue Hawaii as well. This is a great album, and I like Koopa Weepo. Koopa Weepo, I love you more today. Yeah, that's a great song. So we got that, and that's on the gold RCA Victor label. And then next up, we have Blue Hawaii again. This one is the 1961 RCA Canada stereo original press. As you can see, the color is a little darker on the front.
Yeah.
And
you usually see some differences like that between.
And then we have, this is on dark black RCA Victor thing stereo.
Right.
Now, we go to the third copy of it. But this one's a little different. This is an Elvis Presley Blue Hawaii 1961 RCA mono original Canadian press. As you can see, the cover is a little different. I don't think this was here on the other ones at the bottom.
Yeah.
And this is also on the black RCA Victor. So we got 3 copies of that, which is cool. Now we go to some more Elvis. I love this cover. This is so cool. Elvis, Separate Ways. So you got one road going that way, and you got the grass in the middle. Do you have this one?
No, I don't have that one.
Yeah, this is on the blue RCA Camden label.
Right.
So all these are all Canadian pressings, which I'm showing to you. Now, next up, I finally have this on vinyl. I've been wanting this for so long. This is a mono press as well. Any guesses what this is?
Can't remember which concert that's from.
This is the 1968 comeback special. Oh. And that's where he's singing If I Can Dream. And this is on the orange RCA Victor label, and it's mono. I'm happy to have that in my collection now. Then we have February 1970, Elvis on Stage. So this is Elvis Presley on Stage, 1970 RCA Canada flexi disc.
Oh yeah, back in the 70s there, Dynaflex or flexi disc.
Yeah. And that's the RCA Victor orange. And then we have more Elvis coming up. And we have Moody Blue.
I might have that one. I'm thinking I have it, but I might be wrong.
This is on the gold RCA Victor, as you can see. Then up we have Elvis, a Legendary Performer, Volume 1.
Okay.
So on this one you get That's All Right. That's All Right, Mama. I Love You Because, Heartbreak Hotel, Don't Be Cruel, Love Me, Trying to Get to You. Love Me, Trying to Get to You, Love Me Tender, There'll Be Peace in the Valley for Me, Now and Then There's a Fool Such as I, Tonight's All Right for Love, that's from GI Blues. Are You Lonesome Tonight? And Can't Help Falling in Love. So the first one was recorded in 1954. The second one, unreleased, newly discovered take, recorded July 6, 1954. Then the third one is recorded January 10th, 1956, recorded July 2nd, 1956. Love Me, unreleased live version. Love Me Tender, Trying to Get to You, unreleased live version, and all that. So I'm not going to go through it all because it'll take forever. And we'll be here till the cows come home. Next up, I got this in a used record store, Elvis in Hollywood. It's like a K-Tel kind of thing on RCA. You get 20 tracks. This had a photo album in here, but the photo album was missing. But that's okay. Hey, I got the record, so that's more important.
And you probably got it cheap also.
Yeah. I forget what it was $7.99. So not bad, Canadian. So side one, you get Jailhouse Rock, Rockahula Baby, GI Blues, Kissin' Cousins Number Two, Wild in the Country, King Creole, Blue Hawaii, Fun in Acapulco, Follow That Dream, Girls, Girls, Girls. And then side two, you get Viva Las Vegas, Bossa Nova Baby, Flaming Star, Girl Happy, Frankie and Johnny, Roustabout, Spin Out, Double Trouble, Charo, and They Remind Me Too Much of You. I listened to this album, it's pretty good. And next up, guess what? More Elvis. And this is a double album. This is Elvis in Concert. 2 record set, original soundtrack recording from the CBS TV special, plus additional songs recorded on tour June 1977. And I love that it has the original insert.
Yeah.
Okay, next up. Guess what it is? More Elvis.
Boy, Elvis.
We're getting close to the end here. And then there's some other ones.
Which Elvis is it, skinny or fat?
I don't know. So this one's Country Music, Elvis Presley, Time Life Records. And this was $6.96.
That looks more like the skinny Elvis.
Yeah, thank you very much. So side one, we have Blue Moon of Kentucky, Old Shep, When My Blue Moon Turns to Gold Again, Are You Lonesome Tonight, Your Cheatin' Heart. Side two, Wooden Heart from GI Blues, and it actually says in brackets here, electronically rechanneled to simulate stereo. Then we have Suspicious Minds, Little Cabin on the Hill, and U.S. Mail. And next up, we have the last Elvis album here. Then we go to another genre. We have Elvis Greatest Hits Collector's Edition.
Okay.
So we have all the hits on here. We have Side A, Hound Dog, All Shook Up, Can't Help Falling in Love, Jailhouse Rock, Here's the Devil in Disguise, Viva Las Vegas, Blue Suede Shoes. Side B, Heartbreak Hotel, Don't Be Cruel, Love Me Tender, It's Now or Never, Big Hunk of Love, Let Me Be Your Teddy Bear, and Return to Sender. And now we change genres, and we go to John Lennon. Now this John Lennon is a 1973 Apple Records Canada original Canadian pressing in shrink, still in the shrink, and that is Mind Games.
Okay.
Love this album. Haven't listened to it yet, but I will at some point. Then now we go to the last two, and we have Led Zeppelin 4.
Led Zeppelin 4, yep.
And this one has Stairway to Heaven on it, and my favorite song, When the Levee Breaks.
It also has Black Dog on it.
Yep. And then we go to, this still has to be my number one favorite, their first album, Led Zeppelin.
Yep.
And it says down here with the hype sticker, the classic 1969 debut album on 180-gram vinyl includes Good Times, Bad Times, and Dazed and Confused, remastered by none other than himself, Jimmy Page. And here's the back. There's the lads. And the songs you get on here, side one, Good Times, Bad Times, Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You, You Shook Me, Dazed and Confused, side two, Your Time Is Gonna Come, Black Mountain Side, Communication Breakdown, I Can't Quit You Baby, and How Many More Times. And for an album that's from 1969, you wouldn't believe that it's the 60s, the way it sounds. Like that the last song, How Many More Times, you know, when it starts off, down, 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 down.
Just like I have Yes's first album from like 68 or 69.
So that's the newest stuff I have, so you can make me small.
Okay.
Yeah.
And well, actually, I think I'll just show what my mic just fell on me.
Uh-oh.
I'll show you what I read last month and what I'm reading this month, and then I'll just show some random records.
All right. so make yourself big so we can all see.
Yeah, let me get these books all together.
All right. Sounds good. Mm. Okay.
Okay. Like I said, I was once a co-host for an event in BookTube last month. They called March Mystery Madness because mystery is one of my favorite genres and books. And these, I have 5 here that I read last month. The first one is by Agatha Christie. Destination Unknown is the title of it. It, it it is more of a like a spy mystery. This book is.
Kind of like James Bond in a way.
Yeah, it's about a lady that's well, there's scientists that this book is from the 50s, and it's about a scientist who disappeared while at a convention in Paris. That he lived in England, and like this is like 6 months later. He his wife of 6 months goes to agency there in England, thinking that they were just trying to find her husband and stuff, and she had said, well, she said, well, I'd like to go on a vacation to Morocco, like in a couple of weeks. And they said, the guy that she was talking said, okay. Well, anyway, when on the flight there, they had to land in Paris because of fog, and flights were delayed and stuff. And some of the people that were on that plane were put on different flights going to Morocco and stuff. Well, anyway, she gets back on the plane that she had been on, and crashes just before landing. And most of them on there were killed. She was alive, but barely. And she died a couple of days later. But in the meantime, a lady that was supposed to be on that was on the same flight as her to Paris, that was put on a different flight. That gets there, and she was going to commit suicide because she found out her husband was cheating on her. Well, anyway, she was going to commit suicide, but that agent that was down there that the wife of that scientist had talked to, and she ends up recruiting her to just fill in to pretty much to be an imposter of this guy's wife to try finding where he's at. And along the way, there's all kinds of adventures and stuff. There's more deaths in it. There's traveling by plane, foot, auto, all that on it. And I've seen more into a lot of it's in desert country and stuff, or rocky countries and stuff.
Sounds good.
The second one is a Lawrence Block book. It's called The Cancel Check. This is from in the 60s, and it's Evan Tanner. This is like the second book in the Evan Tanner series by him, and Evan Tanner is pretty much a guy that will go on missions at times for some people, and this was a secret intelligence agency that contacted him to go to Czechoslovakia and free Nazi war criminal from prison in Czechoslovakia. and this guy has to make his own way in and out and stuff. And uh, that they told him some people to contact and stuff, but it's some strange experiences along the way, including like there's a German girl that's helping him out that he described as a Nazi nymphomaniac.
Hmm.
Uh, but and but there's they have roadblocks all along the way in it and stuff, and it's humorous at times and everything else.
Oh wow.
The third one is a Dick Francis novel called
Ooh.
Smokescreen. It takes place in most of it takes place in South Africa. The main character in this book, his name is Edward Lincoln. He's actor, a British actor, and he just gets back home to Britain from Spain, where he was filming a new movie. He just plays a detective in most of his movies. And anyway, his godmother, who's an alien older lady, gets him to come see her, and she wants him to go to South Africa. She owns some racehorses down there, and haven't been performing too well lately. And she wants him to investigate that. He grudgingly decides he'll go because he's not a detective. He just portrays one in movies. Well, anyway, he so he goes to South Africa, but he makes them think he's there for an opening of one of his movies there, and he goes there early. And so there's the company that does the movies, that his movies down there. They sent a guy to follow him around, trying to get him to show up to other stuff, and what he didn't want to do. He wanted to do other stuff, like especially for that investigating, so like going to racetracks and stuff. And there's been some mishaps that happen, and he realizes that there's somebody trying to kill him, so he's trying to solve that, along with what's happened to the horses, why they're not performing as well.
Hmm.
And so that's a pretty good book. That was the third book I finished.
Oh wow.
The fourth book is by Robert Craze. This is The Monkey's Raincoat, which is the first book in the Elvis Joel Pike series, which Elvis Pike is a private detective, and a lady comes and a friend come to him because this lady's husband left her, and he picked his son up when his son got off school, and he pretty much left uh, uh, left and they can't find him yet. He's been missing for a few days and stuff, and that turns out that her husband worked with as worked like as an agent for with actors and stuff, and so he's roaming around in like Hollywood, and also gets some of it ends up with the drug scene and stuff. There's been other murders along the way and stuff. So, and it's an interesting book also.
Hmm.
And the fifth one, finished up at the last 53 pages last month, so I'm counting it down as being read last month. This is
Oh
Tom
wow.
Hellerman. It's the first eagle. This is in the Leap Porn and Cheese series. This is takes place on an Indian reservation where there's first of all Uh, Leaphorn is a retired cop, policeman from the base, from on the reservation, and a guy that worked for him, she is now the acting lieutenant there. Well, anyway, we you might hear some noise in the on the mic now because the heat's kicking in right now. But anyway, this is uh, about the one that's still a cop that's lieutenant. He gets a call for help from somebody that was going after an Indian poacher, and when he gets there, the guy had been knocked over the head, and he was in pretty rough shape, and he died later on. Uh, but he had brought a guy in that he thought did it, but the guy said, "Oh no, I wasn't the one that killed him. He was I discovered him like this." And well, anyway, so so they're still going after this guy hard and heavy. This one that he got. And well, anyway, but he's starting to wonder some. But so he was checking some stuff out. But anyway, this Leaphorn, he's hired by a healthy lady to go try finding her niece. She had disappeared one day from work, and she worked for the health department, and she's had what they call flea catcher because they have the plague was going around, and they collect fleas to check them for like trying to figure it out how some animals can live through it and others don't. And but she disappears, and this turns out that she ended up disappearing the same day as that other guy was killed, and in around the same area. And so the two of them are working together at it pretty much at finding it out, and they find out that both cases uh, uh, are pretty much together. So,
Hmm.
and so that's how I read last month. What I'm reading now,
Oh,
this is a reread. I've read it several times. You might have seen the movie,
yes, I have. I
The
own
Two
it.
Games. This takes place before the Hunt for Red October, and
Ah,
this book's a lot better than the movie.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
and see the Hunt for Red October talks about some incidents that happened in this book,
Oh,
or
okay.
hints for it.
And I know what record is next to you. I only seen half the cover, and I know it's The Sound of Music.
Oh yeah. So well, I'll show you some random records from my
All
collection.
right, sounds good.
I'll
I
grab.
always love to see records.
I'll just grabbed a bunch. I've been working at digitizing my records, and okay, first one. This is some America Live. This is from in the 70s. Yeah, from
Ooh.
77. And
Does it have Horse with No Name in there?
oh yeah, from 77, you know that was one of their biggest hits. So you should know that would be in it. Okay, this next one. This is another live album. This is a band from Canada, April 1,
Yeah. Oh,
live
nice.
at El Macambo. And this is on London Records. It's from 77.
Okay.
So Okay, next up is the Argent in Deep. This is the album with the original version of God Gave Rock and Roll to You
Hmm.
on it. So it was written by Russ Ballard, who was in the band, and see, this is a gatefold,
Ooh, nice.
and I figure you've heard some Argent because they're the ones that told your head up. That's not on this album. That's on
Ah,
another album.
okay.
Now another live one, the Association Live,
Ooh,
and this is ULP set.
wow.
And so, some of the ones you'll recognize on there, like Along Comes Mary,
Yeah.
uh, Time Is Today, uh, come on, Wendy's on here.
I love Wendy. That's a good song.
Yeah, I keep hearing. Time Is Today is on it. And, Cherish.
Oh yeah, Cherish is a classic.
Yep. Okay, now some Joan Baez. Blessed
Oh,
TLP set.
nice.
Of course,
Ah,
it's what this has. The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down on this one.
good song.
The Brand New Tennessee Waltz. Uh, Heaven Help Us All. Help Me Make It Through the Night. The one that you'll like. Let It Be.
Of course, definitely.
Put Your Hand in the Hand. Is on here. And that's most of them that you might have heard off it. Okay, the band, the best of the
Ooh,
band.
yes. Now we're talking.
Oh, yeah. Now, this next one, I have two different versions of it. They're different pressings. Okay, Beach Boys, live in
Oh,
London.
Mason would love that.
Yeah, this is a British pressing.
Okay.
And
Ah,
Beach Boys 69, that's the same album. Just
just a different cover.
different cover and different label.
Okay.
Because British one is on the MFP label, the Music for Pleasure label.
Yeah, you should come on my stream on Sunday if Mason's there and show him those albums and see if he's recognizing them.
And then Blue Oyster Cult, Agents of Fortune. Of course, this is the one with Don't Fear the Reaper on it.
Yeah. Don't fear the Reaper. Oh, I like that album cover. That's pretty cool.
Okay, next up is a local band for me. Cheap Trick at Budokan.
Ooh, that's amazing.
And there's an inside. And there's a back cover.
Nice.
I can really see Rick Nielsen there. See, this is, I live in their hometown, so. Okay, another live album. This is Climax Blues Band.
Ooh.
Live. I think you'd like this band. They're more of a British blues band.
Ooh. I can't say I've ever heard of this band before, but now you piqued my interest.
Well, yeah, this is Climax Blues Band, is the name of it. And
Nice.
they did have a couple hits, and none of them are on here. But See, it's a gatefold. I should have viewed the outer too because it's all connected together.
Yeah, I love that. That's pretty cool.
Okay. Live cream.
Ooh, now we're talking some Clapton, man.
Oh, yeah.
Not this Sunday, but the Sunday before last was Eric Clapton's birthday.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Some Fifth Dimension Live.
Yes, another great band.
Yep.
And of course, I have Let the Sun Shine.
Oh, yeah. And this is, I can't think that's from 71 or 72. I might be wrong there.
Hmm.
You might have heard this one,
Focus? Can't say that I have.
Moving Waves. Well, this is an album with Hocus Pocus on it.
Oh, okay.
You might not have heard of this guy, but you've heard of his brother.
Jerry Fogarty. John
No,
Fogarty, sorry.
John Fogerty's his brother.
Oh, I didn't know his brother was a musician too.
Yeah, but he was in in CCR with John, but he left the group. I think there were some differences between him and John,
Ah.
and he died after sometime after this. I think this is his only album.
Hmm. Ah, Foghat, yes.
Yeah. Of course, you have to have Foghat Live.
Oh, definitely. Hey, it's a given.
Okay, here's another English band. I mean, Canadian.
The Guess Who, yeah. Does it have American Woman?
Not on this one. I have the album American Woman in my collection, but it's not in with this pile here.
I like the version of American Woman with the longer intro.
Yeah. Well, and American Woman's not my favorite. Has by them. I like shoot. I can't remember the name of it. It's all those sugar tonight, and can't remember the other song that they do with it. Okay, some James
Gang. Boy, that's seen a lot of ring wear on the front cover.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jefferson Starship Earth.
And this is from 78.
Oh, that's after they changed from Jefferson Airplane.
All right.
Is Grace Slick still in there at this point?
Yes, she is. She's still in it at that time. Jethro Tull, War Child.
Ooh, nice.
This is the one with Bungle in the Jungle.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Ooh. Ah, yes. Sing a song, you're the piano man.
Yep.
Billy Joel, yeah. Classic album.
Here's another classic album.
Oh.
Janis Joplin.
Yeah.
And so.
Man, did she ever have a voice?
Yeah.
Full Tilt Boogie.
Okay. Don't know whether you'll recognize this guy's name or not. What band he used.
John Kay? Can't say that I do, but I like the guitar.
Steppenwolf.
Oh, okay.
This is a solo album by him, and it's not hard rock.
Oh, really?
Well, put it this way. He put he put this out around the same time that Toby Gray did well with the song. Shoot, now where is it? Drift Away on it.
Ah.
And he does a good job with that song also. And, and then this
Not familiar with that.
he's a guitarist. Sometimes he has both instrumentals and stuff. Some that he'll sing.
Oh, okay.
And
Alvin Lee. I'm not familiar.
Alvin Lee and 10 Years After.
Oh,
Right
okay.
on. You might have heard of, or 10 Years Later. I mean, he was 10. He was with in 10 years after, and this was after they broke up.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's all I have
Wow.
for those. So
Sounds good. And I have a movie to show you that I got for Christmas. It's a classic, and I have another one to show you as well. Two that I got for Christmas.
okay.
All right, let me grab them.
Yeah, we do have one person still watching right now.
If I don't trip on anything here. Okay, let's go get them. All right, we got this. And we got, there we go. Okay. Now, whoops, let me get my headphones on first. That would help. I almost ran over my headphone cord. Not good. So, now, before I get into these movies, I have a movie recommendation for you. This movie blew my mind. Because when you showed Joan Baez, it made me think of this.
I think I know.
Timothée Chalamet is in it.
Yeah, I saw the movie. I watched it when it first, right after it came out, streaming.
A Complete Unknown. I loved it. I watched it on Disney Plus 2 weeks ago. Oh my God, what a great movie that is. Oh,
you watched it around the same time I did.
He played it so well. I could not believe how much he looked like him with the shades on and the hair and everything, and his affair with Joan Baez. Just amazing. So this is a Criterion collection. This is about $45 or more, because Criterions are very expensive, but they do a great cleanup job and with restorations of movies and stuff. You would think this movie was made today. So this is Franco Zeffirelli's version of Romeo and Juliet. I love this cover. And here's the back. And it's fully restored. There's a scene here, okay, where they're walking under an arch, like a stone arch, and there's a hole coming down. There's this hue of blue light coming through it. It looks fantastic. And the balcony scene where she's on the balcony, you can see the hairs on her arms. That's how clear the picture looks. And this is what it looks like inside. You get this booklet and the chapter search on the back. And you get a little synopsis about it, a little essay on it, the restoration, some pictures from the film. And yeah, so that's that. And this is what it looks like, the actual Blu-ray. God, you can see my ring light again. So now you get to see what my ring light looks like. And then let me take this out. This is very dark, but you get a little scene from the movie. There's Romeo. There's Juliet. Let me put this back in. And this movie is 2 hours and 18 minutes long. But there's only one thing they omitted from this movie. There's no scene with the apothecary. Because in the death scene, you see him just taking the vial and saying, "Here's to my love." Because what he's supposed to say after he swallows the poison, he says, "Oh, great apothecary, thy drugs are quick." But he didn't do that. But it's still a great movie. I love it. That was the first Romeo and Juliet I ever saw. Now, the next one is a classic from the 60s, and this one is directed by David Lean. Can you guess what it could be?
Not really.
It stars Omar Sharif. And it's not Dr. Zhivago.
Yeah, I can't remember what he was in.
All right, it's winner of 7 Academy Awards, including 1962 Best Picture. Lawrence of Arabia, the restored version. This is a director's cut at 3 hours and 47 minutes long. This movie is fantastic. The cinematography, the lighting, everything is so well lit in this film. Everything they did in this. There's one scene where they're all riding on their horses going after the Turks and everything. It's one continuous shot. And the scene, the editing I love in this film is before he goes to the desert and he's got a match and he blows it out like that. And it just pans right to the desert scene. I was like, wow, that is so cool. I just love this movie. This movie is so well done. And I'm glad to own this on Blu-ray. It's one of my favorites, Lawrence of Arabia with Peter O'Toole. All right, you can make me small.
Okay.
So I've got some good movies there.
Yeah, we still have one viewer. You can the chat is open, viewer. If you want to do any comments or anything, just type them in.
Yeah. Make your comments if you want to talk with us. We don't bite, or do we? No, just kidding.
Yeah. You probably you probably have watched the show that I finished watching the series. They got back on Saturday. It was a Canadian show.
Oh.
The Border.
Oh, I've heard of that show. I've never watched it, but I have heard of it. Yeah. Well, recently on Paramount Plus, I've been rewatching Star Trek: The Next Generation. I'm halfway through season 3. Then a few nights ago, I took a break. I said, I want to watch Star Trek Enterprise again. So I'm in the middle of season 1 of that one with Jonathan Archer. It takes place years before Captain Kirk, because they still have the old communicators.
I know Scott Bakula and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have a major crush on the language girl there, Hoshi.
Oh yeah.
And then there's T'Pau, the Vulcan, and then there's Trip, his first officer. I like him too. He's pretty good. He's the chief engineer of the ship. Oh, it's such a great series. You know, it's sad it only lasted 4 seasons, because I like the character development, and I like the Doctor, Phlox. He's pretty interesting. I like him. Yeah. So and then coming in August, there's going to be season 3 of Star Trek: Strange New Worlds. I can't wait. I'm so pumped for that. It's going to be good. And that's with Christopher Pike. Long before Kirk took over.
Yeah. Well, another series that I've been watching. Emergency.
Oh, I remember that back in the day.
Yeah.
Do you notice something on my wall back behind you? Do you see it? The banner.
Can't see it too well.
It's Star Trek, the original series. It's all the characters from the show. And I also got this from Dave as well. My Funko Pop of Spock.
Okay.
Yeah. And I thought this was actually a comic book inside, but it's just a flat thing. It's really nothing. Yeah, so I like that. And I finally got a Funko Pop I've been wanting for so long, which I'll show you. If I can grab it. Jump Jet.
Okay.
Yeah, I love this thing. Oh, my nose is itchy. Then I got some Star Wars ones. Well, you don't really want to go through that. I just wanted to show you the cool ones that I really liked a lot. Yeah, that Spock one must have been expensive too. Yeah, so I got the Yellow Submarine. I think I've shown you that before. Yeah, so I'm really getting some good stuff here. And last summer, I started watching the series called Rookie Blue
Oh yeah. My wife likes that.
with the girl in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting series, and there's a black girl in there, and she was on a Canadian series. She's Canadian. I forget her name,
Well,
but
sort of like in the border, they have a actress that was in at the. You know how they came out with the news, Hawaii Five on CBS.
mm-hmm,
Oh, had the lady that plays Kono in it.
yeah.
She's in at the border
Oh wow.
as a Homeland Security agent.
Oh cool. Uh, I'm looking at the time in Sweden. Okay, let's see. 7:56 p.m. I don't know if he'll. I don't know if Jorgen will come, but maybe he will. You never know.
Yeah, never know.
Oh well, but we're having a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. It's all good. Yeah, so on March 16th, I was doing my regular stream. We had a St. Patrick's Day stream. And during the stream, my friend Judah and my friend Alice decided, hey, let's make a Discord server for us all. So she created James and the crew. So that's when it all started. And there's two different modes of mods. If you, Yellow, it's a regular mod, and purple is head mod. But I'm the head mod. I'm the big cheese. I'm the king. So on Sunday, because my friend Alice told me on Saturday, like now that I've given the reins over to you, you're the king, and we're all your loyal order of knights. And the ones that are not mods, they're your loyal subjects. So I decided that night on my stream on Sunday, I was going to take my pen. So I took this pen, pretend it was Excalibur, and I changed my name on the thing to King Arthur, and I knighted her as my first knight, Judah as my second officer, and Dave as my third. And I said, Rise and Knight. And I was calling them Sir Judah, Sir Alice, and Sir Dave the Knave. It was so cool.
Sir
I even
Alice.
did JJ's dog Taco. I even knighted him too. Well,
Well,
I
the
figured.
Royal Cat Chaser.
Yeah, he's the cat chaser, but I don't think he. I don't know if he chases cats or if he loves them, but according to JJ, uh, Taco loves going to the vet. He doesn't mind. He's jumps on the table. Hi, I'm here. I'm ready. Do your thing. Yeah. Is that an original pressing of the Sound of Music soundtrack you got there?
I'm not sure whether it's original pressing or not. I'd have to see. It's probably is. Or it's see. It's my mom's favorite movie, and it's one of my favorite ones too. It most likely is. It's mono pressing,
Oh wow.
and
Yeah, but on CD you can get the full version of the soundtrack. Wait, I have it too. Let me show you. I have it on CD. Let me grab mine. I don't trip on my records here. That would not be good. That would be embarrassing because we're live.
Yeah, but too bad Jorgen's not on it.
I know, I know.
Because I'll show you that elm that was right behind it.
Oh, which one is it? Oh, oh, he'll be flipping. Wait, yeah, because he does come on at this time. Because when I go live on Wednesdays with Kate, yes, so he could show up. So
Yeah.
here's mine, Sound of Music on CD, and this one is digitally remastered analog recordings.
Well, another movie I have the soundtrack to is the Music Man, the original version of it.
Oh yeah.
Because Meredith Wilson, the guy that wrote it,
Uh huh.
was from my hometown in Iowa.
Oh, and someone wrote it out for me because the track listing was so small.
Oh,
So on
okay.
here, it's the same songs because look at how small the print is.
Yeah.
Pretty small. So so he my friend made it bigger for me. Let's see what the insert looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty cool. You've
Well,
seen Lawrence of Arabia?
I'll show you the inserts from.
Yeah,
This
sounds
is
cool.
the insert from The Sound of Music.
Ooh. Oh wow, that's pretty neat. Ah, mine never had. When I had that on vinyl growing up, mine never had that booklet, unless it was a later reissue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
And and when I was stationed in Germany, my wife and I did go on a tour of
Hello, Hachi.
where they
Welcome
filmed
in.
it.
We have a guest. We have a guy named Hachi. Hello.
Hello, Hachi.
Welcome in.
And you know that next album that's sitting there is are the Righteous Brothers,
Ah,
the best of the Righteous Brothers.
okay.
Okay.
Am I still a mod?
No, I remember I haven't. This is a different site, YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. Ah,
Of 19.
yeah. You should make me a mod
Yeah.
so I
Uh,
can help you out. Ah, hello. I am just a young man in my teens. Wow, cool. Welcome in. I hope you're a big music lover because we talk about music here. We talk about movies and books, and yeah. So I hope you have a good time here.
yeah. Gee, I'm 65.
And I'm 55. I'm going to be 56 on Friday.
Uh, well,
We welcome all sorts of people here. You're welcome. And
my daughter will be 30 in next month. So,
wow.
and she's my youngest. So,
Ah, they grow up so fast.
oh yeah.
Just think you were holding them as a baby, and then now they get older.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to pick either of them up.
So, Hachi, what music are you into? Damn, that is very interesting. You both have a great life experience. I'm just about to start. Well, so Hachi, tell us a bit about the music genre you're into. What kind of music do you like? What are your favorite bands or solo artists? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to know.
And also, like, what country are you? do, do you live in?
By the name, I would guess it would be Japan. That sounds Japanese, Hachi.
But it could also be somebody that's like into anime and stuff too.
Probably, yeah. Well, anime is a big popular thing these days, so.
Yeah, I know. My son and daughter-in-law are both big into
Oh,
animes.
yeah.
So,
Hmm. Yeah, maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe Jorgen will show up, I hope.
oh yeah,
Be nice. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, my daughter likes Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Taylor Swift, Dutch Melrose. I don't think I know that one. Oh yes, haha, I'm Asian and I watch anime as well. Yep, we kind of figured that.
Yeah,
A lot of people do. I started watching a couple months back, Hachi. I was watching One Piece with Luffy D Monkey. It's pretty cool. It's funny. It's weird. It's different.
that around the only anime I watched was some early anime, Speed Racer.
Oh, I remember that. And I remember back in the day. Well, no, not back in the day when I was reading the thing about you have. Oh, I'm still in season one. That's going to take me a long time to get through. It's going to take me years to get up to where you are. How many episodes are there now, Hachi, in One Piece? Oh, yeah. In The Girl on the Balcony by Olivia Hussey, she said in 1980 she was in Japan with her son, her young son, and Pokemon was just a new cartoon then.
Yeah,
I didn't know Pokemon went that far back. I only thought it started in the late 90s. I never knew it was back in 1980. I was like, what? It goes back that far? Oh my God. Hmm.
the thing
Yeah, it
that
was
really
pretty.
got it popular was when they came out when Nintendo came out with the games.
Yeah, then they have the Pokemon cards.
Yeah,
1124 episodes. Wow. That's going to take me a long time to catch up there, but I'm sure I will at some point. You never know.
my son and daughter-in-law like Naruto.
Oh, Naruto, yeah. Yeah, I heard Ghost in the Shell is good. And they have a new one out that people are watching. Dan to Dan or something. Hello, Viz. How are you?
I
Welcome in.
just
It looks like his Viz must be a friend of his.
yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, because excuse me, I want to do a background check on them, see what they have on their YouTube channels. Yeah, I am great, sir. What about you? I'm doing amazing today. And Viz, what type of music are you into? What's your favorite bands or solo artists?
Or books.
Yes, I got this. Yes, I do. I'll eventually get back in or books if you read books. Oh, you're
Yeah,
a Hachi's friend. Welcome. Uh,
I
yeah,
know I know mangas are popular for books too. My son checks them out at times
yeah. One of
from the library.
my favorite movies from Hayao Miyazaki is Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. I like Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro, uh, The Cat Returns, Porco Rosso, to name a few. Those are really good ones. Totoro, Totoro. And I am into raps. Oh, you like rap music? I'm not a big fan of rap. Never was.
Same with me.
I'm into old school rock and roll like Led Zeppelin, Elvis Presley, the Beatles, and so on, and stuff like that. The
But
Doors.
I one type of rap I do tolerate at times is Christian rap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Ah. And I'm into classical music a bit too, and I like jazz, and jazz is good.
you said that had classical music.
Yeah.
Here's a couple examples.
Oh, Tchaikovsky, yes. But my favorite composer is Beethoven.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I
can't beat
follow
Beethoven.
Eminem.
Can't beat Beethoven's Ninth.
I know that is so good, and I like his Ode to Joy.
Yeah, that's part of Beethoven's Ninth.
Yeah, and I remember once I called it a musical orgasm at the end when it finishes that piece of Ode to Joy. I jumped out of my chair with a piece of chocolate in my hand. I was like, "Yes, yes, that was awesome."
I have uh, I have it on CD, Beethoven's Ninth, and it's a Deutsche Grammophon
Ooh,
copy, and just like put that on and listen to it through headphones.
oh,
Just
I bet it
when it
sounds
gets to
amazing.
that,
And my other favorite Beethoven piece is Moonlight Sonata, and I
okay.
also like his Pastoral Symphony.
Oh yeah, and then
Where there's
I also
three
like
different segments.
Mozart and
Mozart's
Bach,
good too.
yeah, and also Johann Sebastian Bach.
Hmm.
His especially his Brandenburg concertos.
Oh yes, yes, I know those. Are you familiar with a singer called Falco?
Yeah, like me Amadeus.
Yes, and Vienna Calling and Der Kommissar.
Hmm.
I wish it was late, but I might get to go sleep. Aw. Well, I hope you come back, Hachi.
Yeah,
And if you type in my name, which is under me, that's the name of my my YouTube channel, and I do a stream every Sunday. If you want to come and check me out, guys, you're more than welcome
uh,
to.
my channel is one that this is streaming from right now. So
We'd love to have you in my channel on Sunday if you'd like to come and check it out because we do music on there too. I have a panel, we show music to each other and stuff like that. We talk about it and so on and so forth. Well, it was nice to meet both of you today. Sure, I would love to. I sub to Sir Tim's channel. Ah, and you can sub to mine as well. It's the same.
uh,
It's my username is what my name is here for my channel, and everything is under live. And on Thursdays, that's when I schedule my streams. Yeah,
I I try to put mine up on Sundays and by the announcement. So
yeah. It's always good a few days ahead so people have a heads up of when someone's going live.
yeah,
Because that's what I do. I do it 3 days ahead of time. I used to do it on Fridays, but now I do it on Thursdays.
yeah. I try to do mine on Sundays and okay.
Yeah. And Tim, you should come on Sunday too to my stream,
Uh,
and
I
you
I
can meet
do
Judah.
I do pop on there at times just watch for a little bit.
Oh yeah, and you're welcome on the panel anytime. Come up and hang out with me and Dave and talk music, and anybody's welcome.
Yep, and of course I pop on to Paul's at times and Doc's.
2 months ago, I popped up on Paul's after a long spell. He was so happy to have me there. He's
Yeah.
like, James, oh my God, it's been so long.
Well, I think I was on it with you on that one too.
Yes, you were. Yeah, you were there that day because then you texted me afterwards on Facebook to say it was nice to see you there again. I
And
said it's like old
that's when
times.
I mentioned that I was going to be starting this back up.
Yeah, last Tuesday. Did you do your stream last Tuesday?
Yeah, I think when I set it up, I accidentally had it going to my old channel instead of this
Ah,
streaming end. Remember, I had texted you saying I was going up.
yes, I remember that. Yeah, but I was out last Tuesday, so I couldn't make it. But I'm here today,
Mm,
and I'm very happy to be here. And I can't believe my birthday's on Friday, and then the following Sunday, not the 13th, the following Sunday's the 20th, Easter already.
yeah, but like I won't be having a stream on the 22nd
Well, I remember you telling me that earlier on before we started the stream.
because my wife likes doing stuff with me when she's off. She's taking the 22nd and 23rd off. She has to use up so much vacation time uh, before the middle of May, or she'll lose some that time because she gets 4 weeks vacation a year because she's worked at the same place for it will be 21 years next month.
Oh, I think I know who I can get in here. Let's see if he'll come.
Who's that?
Uh, JJ.
Oh,
I'll see if JJ wants to come in the chat and talk
well,
with us.
he might be working too. So,
Oh, he's working, but he comes to Kate's on Wednesdays and Fridays. So
okay.
okay, I'm just typing to him. You know, when you're doing show and tell, it's nice to take everything out and show it to everybody, but it's a pain in the butt when you have to put it all back afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Well, at least I know where everything goes, so I got it all categorized, so I know where everything
Well,
has to
I
go.
don't put my stuff in any particular order pretty much. I do keep the 70 stuff separate from the other years because my 70s ones are over half my collection.
Like you don't have them in like say the Beatles in one section, like all
So
your Beatles, or
I just
you
mix them
have.
all over right now. I entered them into a database for what shelf they're on.
Oh, I put them all which bands
I,
go
I'll
together.
be I'll be organizing it better, but see, I'm also working on digitizing my albums, and then I'll start getting rid of some
Oh,
because with my age and stuff.
yeah, yeah, digitizing's good. Um, yeah, my Sega George does that too with his albums, or when he sends me albums, he digitizes them to his computer and stuff.
Right?
Makes it easier.
Oh yeah.
And you've
That,
got quite the collection.
oh yeah. It's taking a while to do so.
You know, another segment on your show I miss when Calvin would come on and cry. Remember that
Yeah.
when he used to get all teary eyed? He'd have
Yeah.
a special Calvin moment and show us all his newest uh, records he got, like all his country western stuff, and he'd say, "Okay, this is a part where I'm going to cry."
Yeah, I know he watches my spin of the days that he do every morning
Oh, that's cool.
because he comments on those.
Yeah, I did a little stream yesterday, but I wasn't on very long. I was only doing a bot test to see if the bot was going to work
Yeah, I noticed that
to
there.
show that I was like live, when it says we go live in my Discord server, and it worked. So after the stream, what I'm going to do on your Facebook, I'm going to send you the invite to my Discord server, and you can send the invite to yours, and I'll come join
Okay.
yours too, and I'll make you mod. I'll make you regular mod.
Okay.
Um, because we have enough head mods right now. So but I'll make it just a regular mod, and you can be there. I love your hat, man. You're really looking good in that hat.
Well, I've had this hat for a while now. I got it for $5 at a Target
Oh,
store.
$5. That's a good deal, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was sad a few days ago we lost Val Kilmer.
yeah, I know. I and Tubi, what they've done, yeah, I get emails from Tubi every day, and they were just showing some of the Val Kilmer movies that they have on there. They have quite a few on Tubi.
Yeah, he was only 65 years old, just
Yeah,
like you.
he was 3 weeks younger than me.
Wow. And then a few weeks back, we lost Gene Hackman.
Yeah, of course
But
he was a lot older than me.
that's a mystery in itself, that one.
Probably my favorite movie with him in Uncommon Valor.
Oh, that's a good movie. I liked him in Crimson Tide,
Okay,
the submarine movie.
yeah,
Yeah, he was good in that one. Anything Gene Hackman did was great. I liked
oh
him in
yeah.
Superman the movie
Oh,
as Lex Luthor. He played the part so well.
or like Hoosiers.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I have that on Blu-ray.
Okay,
Yeah, that one's a good one. What else was he in? That was good. The French Connection,
yeah,
The Conversation. Uh, he was also in a Clint Eastwood movie too, and he was also in The Firm with Tom Cruise.
okay. I haven't watched that one yet. I have the book. I still haven't read the book either.
What? You haven't read? You haven't seen The Firm? Oh my God, what a great movie!
I'm waiting until after I read the book.
Oh, okay. Well, some people say some movies that are based on books are better than the book.
Yeah, but there's a lot that I like the book better. Well, this one might is a novelization of a movie.
Oh, Hamburger Hill, yeah, that came out in 1986, I believe.
Yeah, it came out around the same year as a Stanley Kubrick movie. Full Metal Jacket. Did you see that movie?
Of course. And that sergeant, oh my God, man, was he a nut? This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for fighting. This is for fun. But the ending of that movie, Full Metal Jacket, was just it just went into nowhere. It's like that's the end of the movie.
Yeah,
Like it just went nowhere. But you got to understand the mind of Stanley Kubrick. He's kind of
right.
weird at times. But
Like look at some of the movies he's filmed though, and that's how acclaimed they were. Like A Clockwork Orange.
oh yeah. But the ending of 2001: Space Odyssey still confuses the hell out of me.
Yeah, I have that full series in books.
It's like, what does it all mean, and what does that the monolith mean? Does it explain it in the book?
Yeah,
It does.
or I haven't read the book yet.
Oh,
I recently got the full series, so
I mean, I don't know if I'd read the book, but because I want to know what the monolith actually means. What's it all about, and why does it have to go back to the caveman days, the apes
yeah,
at the beginning of the movie? That still doesn't make sense to me. But I love the editing when the ape throws the bone up in the air, and then it goes into space.
right.
That's a good editing shot right there. And I also liked Stanley Kubrick's direction of The Shining with Jack Nicholson.
I'm not a Jack Nicholson fan, so
Oh, I love Jack Nicholson. Apparently, he's weird in real life, like the characters he plays in the movies. But I loved him in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Well, there's uh, was it Tim that's with Morgan Freeman in the Bucket List?
Yeah. Oh, that
Yeah,
movie is so good.
yeah, I like that movie with him, and of course he had Morgan Freeman
Oh,
with him.
yeah. Oh, you gotta love Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Like, that guy is such a great actor.
Hmm.
I liked him in Unforgiven with Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
And he was in The Shawshank Redemption with Tim Robbins.
That's another one I haven't seen yet. I do have the book.
Oh, yeah, Stephen King.
Yeah.
I saw the movie. It's a great movie.
So I was going to ask you, do you have a library card then, or?
I don't. And my library's downtown, and I have no one to take me there because I don't drive. I wish I did. I used to love
Well,
spending hours in a library.
well, what I was going to say too, what you could do is get somebody to take you to the library, because a lot of libraries, I know not only in the U.S. but in other countries, they have it where with your library card you can get an account with like Hoopla or Libby, and those you can download ebooks from, or movies even.
Ooh, movies. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
I
or
like
you can
that.
get ebooks of books too, and that way, and you can read ebooks on your computer or phone, or if you have an e-reader, read them on those.
Oh, I don't have an e-reader.
But like you can use your phone.
I
Just
don't have a cell phone.
oh, you don't. Oh,
Uh,
okay,
Everything I do is on my laptop here.
okay. I figured maybe you had a phone, just that for like if you went out doing stuff.
Now, if you make me big, can you guess what my calendar is? Or can you see it okay?
I can't see it too well, so
Now, can you see it a little better?
not really.
It's the Beatles.
Okay.
Well, you know me.
Yeah.
Of course, it's going to be Beatles. And Elvis Presley is in my bedroom, my Elvis counter. All right, make me small. Yeah. So have you picked up any new movies at all?
No, I haven't picked up any movies either. We're going to a library sale like uh, Thursday or Friday
Oh,
that we
wow.
like to go to, and they usually have movies there too that we can buy, and so we'll see. My wife usually comes home with at least one movie from there, and
Oh, yeah. Well, everything you see at these thrift stores or things, they're all the generic stuff that you always see, you know?
yeah,
It's like there's nothing new or a deep cut, like, oh, I've never seen this one here before, type of thing, you know? But not this Christmas, but the Christmas before last, my mom bought me a movie that I was so happy to have. It's one of the scariest movies of all time. Let me grab it. I think you know what it is. All right, make me big, please, and I will show it to you. What a lovely day for an exorcism. The Exorcist, the extended director's cut, or as it's known under another title, the version you've never seen. And this has the spider walk sequence when she comes down the stairs like a spider. This movie, it's funny, it's scary, but oh, it's such a great movie. Have you seen this?
no, I have trouble watching horror movies.
Oh, this movie is so good.
Well, this goes back to when I was little, and that we were at my grandma's.
All right, you make me small.
A cousin was baby. One of my cousins was babysitting us, and he put the TV on the birds, which scared me and stuff. So
Oh, I saw the birds. Man, that movie gave me a headache. Like all those birds yapping, yapping. I was like, oh God, shut them up, please. I mean, I love animals, but they're
uh,
annoying. But
I was going to say there's a couple of people I'm subscribed to that you'd probably like. They both collect movies. One is Gray 1951.
you're gonna have to send me the links on Facebook because I won't remember
Okay.
these
And
guys.
the other one, the guy's name, he goes by his name, which is Tim Vance.
Okay.
And he always goes to cons and stuff, showing stuff that he gets at them or that he picks up in thrift stores and stuff.
Oh
Movies.
yeah, I like watching videos like that where they pick up movies and
And,
stuff.
and I think they're both friends with Joe Mayo
Oh,
on it because he has a movie one channel also. And
oh yeah, he does. Yeah. Last weekend he was at the Fest for Beatle fans.
okay,
Yeah, and I know on Sunday I wasn't there because I was still streaming at the time. Doc Dawkins was live, and he had Tim Allen on there.
yeah, Tim Allen comes up on his quite often. I was on there one Thursday night, and I was up there with Tim Allen and Jeff Kendo, and
And I was there a couple months ago, and Beatle Brad was on.
he comes up on it at times too.
Yeah, and then when we're backstage, I'm gonna play you something because we can't do it here because there's copyright.
Right.
But I'm gonna play you a little something backstage that I did a couple months back. I was on the Fab Forum on the Beatles channel. I called in and I was talking with the guys, the hosts of the show, and then I requested a song. And so that's what I'm going to play you backstage because I can't play here because of the copyright for the song.
Okay, that we're back up to two viewers now.
I think the two viewers are me and you.
Well, actually, it doesn't show it for us. It shows for the people that are watching.
Oh, okay. I always thought it shows the ones on the panel as well.
Yeah, it doesn't really show the panel. It shows the other ones who are viewing.
I wonder if Jorgen's going to come. Please come, Jorgen. We want you here.
Because I'm going only for like 37 minutes more at the most because I don't want to go over 2 hours.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We'll have no voice left. And I got to do another, I got to co-host with Kate tomorrow. I got another show to do because I do it with her on Wednesdays and Fridays. So I have two more co-hosting things to do this week. And then my own show on Sunday. Yeah. Tim, just give me one moment. I have to go to the washroom. Just give me a sec. Be right back.
Okay. So viewers, go ahead and they can enter comments and stuff in the chat. I'll read them, and if you have a question, I'll answer them if I can. And I'd like to see what you're interested in, like books, movies, music, all of that. Okay. I can show. Well, since to take up some time, I'll just show you some more records for my collection. Just to take up some time. Well, not James is out. Oh, James is back. Well, I was just going to show some more records.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Jackson Browne, The Pretender.
Ooh, nice.
And Jackson Browne, For Every Man. And you'll notice with this one.
Oh, that's cool. It's like a frame. I like that.
And of course, this next one you'll probably remember. Jackson Browne, Running on Empty.
Oh, I like that cover.
And making sure, I think this is, yep, Chicago 6.
Oh, where's Jorgen? Jorgen loves Chicago. Does it have the one with the numbers in the song? I forget what it's called.
25 or 64. That's on an earlier album.
Yeah, that's one of Jorgen's favorite songs.
Which one is this one? This is Chicago 13.
Ah.
Well, Neil Diamond, Hot August Night.
Wow.
It's a 2 LP live set.
What did he do to his hair? It looks so poofy.
This one was in the late 60s, early 70s. Let me see. Oh, it says 72.
Okay.
The Allman Brothers Band.
Nice.
It's at the Allman Brothers Band at Fillmore East. It's a TLP set. The Marshall Tucker Band, Together Forever.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
More Marshall Tucker Band. This is
wow.
This is Where We All Belong. But it's a TLP set, and one LP is studio. The other one is in concert, and Charlie Daniels plays with them. Some at the concert one. Marshall Tucker Band, Searching for a Rainbow. So I've seen them a couple times in concert. I've seen the Charlie Daniels Band like 3 times in concert. So.
And you know what my favorite song is by them? The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Yeah. And this one has a song that you probably remember. Heard It in a Love Song?
I might have.
This one I have 2 copies of. I'll just do it this way. Loneliness and Stardust.
Well, I know one thing you do have a lot of, Tim. You have a lot of John Denver. I remember when you showed a lot of those.
And of course the Moody Blues.
Yep, the Moody Blues as well. Yep.
And here's Percy Faith, All-Time Greatest Hits.
Yes, Percy Faith.
Okay, I'll go back to you.
Yeah, well, also when I was sent all the stuff for Christmas from Sega George, he also sent me some outer sleeves. Like they're plastic sleeves for protecting your records that you can put them into.
Yeah, I have outer sleeves. Just that I've had somewhere they got moisture in them and they stuck to the album.
Oh no, that's not good.
No, stuck to the album cover. So that's why a lot of mine are not in plastic sleeves, in outer sleeves.
Yeah. but mine are good. But I still have some albums I got to pull out one day. I got to take everything out. The only thing I can't put in the outer sleeves is the white album because it's a box.
Oh yeah. Well, I have one that one going. I have a few box albums, so
Yeah, so that wouldn't work. I have to leave it as it is, but everything else I can put into an outer sleeve. He even gave me inner ones too for records that don't have one
yeah.
inside.
I get them at times from a record store where I'm friends with the owners.
Oh, that's cool. Now my biggest the two biggest finds I want, well, three actually, I want to find on vinyl is U2 Rattle and Hum soundtrack,
Okay,
the Moody Blues in
I
search
have
of,
that Rattle and Tum. I have the Moody Blues.
well, the Moody Blues one I want is In Search of the Lost Chord,
Yep, I have that.
and I also want Bon Jovi's first album.
I don't have his first album. I have his second album.
Oh, I want the first one. And it's going for Canadian on Amazon for $42. That's not bad. And I know Dave and Jen are sending me an Amazon gift card because Jen told me that yesterday when she said her good morning on Instagram to me. So I don't know how much they're going to put on it. Probably $100 like last year. So the three things I know I want to get: two Blu-rays. One Blu-ray is The Lord of the Rings, the War of the Rohirrim, the new cartoon movie that came out last Christmas. Excellent movie. The animation is fantastic. When they're out in the snow scenes, the snow looks so real. And then the other one I want to get on Blu-ray is A Complete Unknown because I absolutely love the movie. I want to own it. So those two and the Bon Jovi album.
And I've heard you probably want the Complete Unknown soundtrack also.
Oh yeah. But my all-time favorite Bob Dylan song is "Subterranean Homesick Blues."
Uh, there's a few different ones I like of his. So,
And
he,
I knew the actor that was
uh,
playing Pete Seeger in the film, and I said, "I know this guy, but I can't put my finger
yeah,
on who he is."
I couldn't remember who it was either. And
And then at the end, I said, "Oh, okay, it was Edward Norton."
okay,
I said, "I know this actor." I was like, "Because he looks so different," but I knew who he was. Of course, I knew who Elle Fanning was, who played Sylvie, his girlfriend. And then while he was with her, he cheated on her with Joan Baez.
right.
And you know what? There's a similar scene in Walk the Line when Johnny Cash is with June Carter on stage and they're singing uh, "It Ain't Me, Babe."
Yeah,
And the scene where they're at the festival, folk festival, between Joan Baez and Bob Dylan on the stage, remind me of that scene in Johnny Cash movie. It's like, oh my god, deja vu right there. Because Bob Dylan actually wrote that song.
yeah.
And another one I like from two other songs by Bob Dylan I like, Behind That Locked Door, which George Harrison does a cover of, and If Not For You. If not for you. Da, da,
Yeah.
da, da.
I
Yeah.
like I have the Olivia version of that song, and I can't remember who else I have that does it.
Oh, I know who sings If Not For You as well. Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah, that's what I said, Olivia.
Yeah, I have a few Olivia albums. I should have pulled those out,
I
but
have I have
I'll save
several.
those for next Tuesday.
I have quite a few for albums around all the 70s ones and some of the 80s,
Uh,
including the soundtrack to Xanadu.
oh, I love Xanadu. I like the song on there, Magic. You
Oh yeah,
have to believe we are magic. Nothing can stand in our
that,
way.
that's a movie that a color movie that uh, Kevin will watch.
I own the movie.
uh, because his favorite actors in it, Gene
Gene,
Kelly.
oh yeah, Gene Kelly's in it. Yeah, I bought it, but I didn't buy it for Gene Kelly. I bought it for Olivia and
Yep,
ELO.
yep, same here. But
Oh yeah, you gotta love Jeff Lynne. Anything Jeff Lynne touches turns to gold. Yeah, because you can tell the style that Jeff Lynne was into.
oh
Like when
yeah,
you listen to a Tom Petty or George Harrison song and you hear the rhythm of the guitars, you know Jeff Lynne produced it.
yep.
The way he has a certain style, the way he puts something together.
So
So
like
I
I have uh, one oh shoot, a Dave Edmunds album that Jeff Lynne produced, and you can tell.
ah. So next Tuesday, I'm going to show you some more albums I got from a garage sale,
Okay,
and some others I got from a thrift store this past summer. Because I even got the soundtrack for Doctor Shivago by Maurice Jarre.
oh I have that.
When I saw that, I said, "Oh, I definitely got to get this." And I also have Billy Joel's Greatest Hits, Volume One and Two,
I have
on
that.
vinyl. But one of the records has worked. But you know what? It plays so well.
Yep, I have some like that.
And it was only $1, but it looked pretty good, like it would work. And they had Abacab, but the record was completely trashed.
Oh yeah.
I was so disappointed. It's like, oh, Abacab, I wanted that so badly. And I'll also show you the couple of Bob Dylan albums I have. But one of them does have Subterranean Homesick Blues on it. I think it's the freewheeling Bob Dylan.
Okay, I don't have that one. I have some others, and I have a TLP set there. He does that. He did the basement tapes where he does it with the band.
And one of his most famous albums, Highway 61 Revisited.
And I have a bootleg of his also.
Ooh, yeah, so you can pull out your Bob Dylan too. I want to see your Bob stuff. And I'll show you
I only
mine.
have a few Bob Dylan albums. I also have that I got it back in November. His Greatest Hits Volume 2.
Do you have the song that he sang at the beginning of the movie for Woody Guthrie?
Which song was that? I'm trying to.
I forget what it was called, but Woody's name is mentioned in it. Remember when he's in the hospital visiting Woody
Yeah,
and Woody's in the bed and he sings it for him?
yeah.
I can't name the song because it escapes me now. Mm. Yeah, but I got some good stuff to show you next week. I could have pulled it all out today, but I said nope. We have to space it out a bit. You know, save it for the following
Well,
Tuesday, so I have more stuff to
I
show.
I've started listening to Bob Dylan more in the past few years because I never really cared for his singing, but I like his songwriting.
Oh yeah, he wrote some good stuff, but in the movie when he really shocked people with the electric stuff, he's like,
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Well, see that was a big controversy, but when he did that,
But
so,
look what Johnny Cash did to him. He gave
yeah.
him the guitar and said, "Hey, come on, buddy, you can do this." And I like that he went back to it. You know what? That scene made me cry. I'm very sensitive at times. You know that was an emotional scene. Johnny Cash really believed in him that he could go back to acoustic. And when he went back on the acoustic guitar, the crowd went wild. They just loved it. And it touched me, that scene. And I think that's one of my favorite scenes in the movie when he hands him the acoustic. I was like, oh, I love it. I got teary eyed. I got so emotional in that scene. I was like, wow, Johnny Johnny Cash believes in him. Like, you know what scene really made me laugh? After the night when they're all partying, and after he got pissed off at Pete Seeger in the hotel room, he walks off in a huff, and he's walking outside, and Johnny Cash comes out, and Bob Dylan's trying to get on his motorcycle, and he's plowed in because of the of Johnny Cash's car. And then Johnny can't get the car to start. He's like, and then he plows into another car, and then I like when he takes his bottle of Coke, he tries to put on the lid of the hood of the car and it smashes on the ground. Hey, you want some bugles? He just changes the whole subject. Guys, you could tell Johnny Cash was piss roaring drunk. I love that scene. That cracked me up. But that's Johnny Cash for you, because he was like that. I
Yeah,
didn't know he was really good friends with Bob Dylan, but the scene in the movie I wish they would have had is when Bob Dylan met the Beatles and got them on drugs and got them on the acid stuff. I would have loved to have seen that scene, because you hear it being talked about a lot, but I would have liked to visualize that scene where he actually meets the Beatles. That would have made my day. But you know what? It's overall a great film. Just the ending was a little off for me. I thought they could have done a better ending to it, but it's a beautiful film. I think it's one of the best movies of 2024 in my opinion. Don't you agree?
yeah.
I really love that movie. I
I
thought,
I don't go watch much new movies. I prefer to watch older movies. The the other than that one, the last time I watched a new movie when it came out was Oppenheimer.
oh, that movie is a fantastic movie.
Yeah,
I really enjoy that film too. Long movie, but great movie. Like,
yeah, and it won awards too,
yeah,
and it was based on true events.
yeah, true. And there's another movie about that with Paul Newman was in it. It was called Fat Man and Little Boy.
Don't think I've seen that one.
It's about the atomic bomb, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Fat Man and Little Boy.
Yeah.
I'll have to search for that.
Well, seeing I'm your co-host, I will do that right now, and let's see what information we get. Do, 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 do. Uh, what is Fat Man? Oh, here we go. Uh, oh, here. 1989 American epic historical war drama film. Fat Man and Little Boy is a 1989 American epic historical war drama film directed by Roland Joffe. The story follows the Manhattan Project, the secret Allied endeavor to develop the first nuclear weapons during World War II. Fat Man and Little Boy were the code names for the two types of nuclear weapons developed by the Los Alamos Group. Fat Man was the code name for the type of nuclear weapons in the United States, detonated over the Japanese city of Nagasaki on 9th August 1945. Oh, okay. I'm thinking, oh, because the other one was on Hiroshima
Yeah,
or Hiroshima, however you pronounce it. Yeah. So that was about the same time as the other one. I think I saw Fat Man and Little Boy, but
see,
I'd
I
have to watch it again.
I can check search on my Roku and it will tell me what where I can find it at.
Yeah, because I want to watch that again. Yeah, it's a good movie. Yeah. Wow, we're at an hour and 53 minutes. We're doing good, Tim.
Yeah,
We're having a good show today. I'm glad we're doing
yeah.
this again. I miss doing this with you. I miss the good old days when we used to do this, and we'd have Calvin up here, and he'd have his little special segment where he'd cry and talk about his.
Well, and also remember how Rob Walker would come up at times too.
Oh, yeah, I remember Rob Walker. Yeah. I wonder how he's doing these days.
I don't know, but seemed like he liked coming up on my streams, and uh, probably because of with with me being an older guy and stuff, and some of the stuff I like. And, is similar to what he likes.
Yeah, when I first started out doing my streaming, he'd come up on mine when I was struggling. He'd come up and say, "Hey, James, do you need some help?" I said, "Yeah, I do," because I didn't really have a co-host at the time, a permanent one, like I do now. And I've been doing this for 3 years, so I must be doing something right. Now having my own Discord server as well, I never thought I'd go that far. And also, January 27th of this year marks 1 year I've been sober. I don't touch alcohol anymore.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, on July 4th, for me, it will be uh, 34 years.
No. I did that wrong. I have to give you the Mick Jagger clap because it's a very special honor to get the Mick Jagger clap for something you did very well. Wait. There you go. You get the Mick Jagger clap for that. Yeah. So you had a big hiatus when we used to do the Saturday streams.
Yeah, that's because of my Wi-Fi always dropping out on me.
Ah. So now you're on Ethernet.
Correct.
Yeah. I'm on Wi-Fi for now because I can't get my Ethernet thing to work because of some proxy in a way. I need someone that knows about what they're doing to actually
Yeah.
fix it. So I hope I can get that situated. But you know what? My Wi-Fi is pretty good. It doesn't go out as much, and I can do long streams like I do, or do whatever I'm doing online, and I have no problem at all whatsoever. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good. How long are we taking this stream today?
Just a few more minutes, and we were up to three viewers just a couple seconds ago, but now it's
Ah,
back to two. Well, I was going to say let's just end it now. Thank you for coming, all of you that have been watching, and thank you for coming on, James. And
oh, you're welcome. It's always a pleasure, Tim.
so until next time, uh, take it easy and keep on rocking and reading.
Peace, my friends. All right.